Hey y'all, it's Danny Colville from Colville Outfitters and Colville Precision Reels, and today it's middle of March and we're out trying to find some steelhead. We're in a really weird time of the year. We have all the other rivers are low and all the bigger rivers are too high. We actually had this really small window where we're able to fish one of the larger rivers that hasn't been in shape for some time. So we got a little bit of green water. We're gonna go out and we're gonna hopefully fish some really big presentations and find some steelhead. Mostly everything we're gonna catch here in New York are all gonna be smaller, immature fish coming up chasing bait or drop back fish. And we might even be surprised with a fresh running fish that's a stray coming up to spawn in the spring. Traditionally on the Erie tribs in New York, we don't have many of those fish. Most of the fresher fish you're gonna see are more fresher chromed up dropbacks that are starting to change back to silver after being in the river for 1 to 2 months. So hopefully I can bring some fish on the bank for you guys, and after we fish we're gonna go to the shop and show you some new products. Stay tuned.
Eric Daniel is on some faster water here. Hit down in the rapids over there, eh?
Way down,
Yeah.
buddy.
Faster water, warmer weather.
Yep, can't believe I got him out of them rapids.
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough war right here. There's a lot of fast water in this area, as you can see.
This rod up and pick this head up and just run me all the way down to them rapids.
Woo!
That hook should have pulled so many times. Running those new Mustad Chinu lights, really good. Those in the icy Yamas. See, when I lift the rod up, he just lifts his head up and takes me down in the rapids.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that rod position like. Oh, that's a nice fish.
I could see kind of by the width of his tail. When he came up the first time, it was decent size. Might be fresh too, yeah. Yeah. It looks pretty silver.
Oh God. He's brought me on so many rocks too. Like
Yeah, you might want to change your leader.
I actually lost this fish so many Barbass leader. Muddy.
Mine's darker, isn't it, first?
As soon as I cut his head up, he's laying down. You're pointing the rod right at him. You don't know what you're doing. You okay? Woo-hoo-hoo.
Got one more burst in her. Yeah.
Keep it low. Almost pointing it at him. I'm just keep using the backbone of the rod. Yeah, I know. Woo! Holy shit! That is a big erie fish right there. Wow!
Yeah. Let me get down with the gimbal.
Holy.
Oh wow.
Wow. Now that is what we're after. Holy shit.
Want me to take your pin?
That is good. That is what we are after, ladies and gentlemen.
Just talk a little louder. Is the water so loud in the wind kind of?
Alright. Look at the size of that fish.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I think it's left side. Yep.
Wow. Thank you, Mustad, and thank you, Barbass, because I would not have landed this fish. I'm telling you. That hook, unbelievable. That 6-pound Barbass leader, incredible. Wow.
Beauty.
Look at the size of that fish. Woohoo! Spawning pretty hard. Got some pretty heavy-duty cuts on her.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't worry, girl. I'll get you back.
Good.
Back in. Come here, girl. All right. Hey guys, we're back at the shop, and I wanted to show you some new products that we have for this week's review, and show you some of the varieties of different beads that producers are putting out I have really great news. Lazy Larry's finally is back up and running to pretty much full capacity, and we have our whole new line of Colville beads back out, or I should say our old line of Colville beads back out. And the owner of Lazy Larry's is coming out with some newer varieties of the old beads. So really excited. As you guys know, they are an absolute gem. They work great. We have a lot of great selection here of the Lazy Larry's again, so stop in before they're gone. They are all custom, individually painted, so they are very special. One of the ones that I thought were really amazing is a new Nectarine Glow. As you guys can see, it's almost like a glow row with a blue pearl. Got some peach to it. Really beautiful. We got the original Pink Crush, and these are all 10 millimeter guys. And if you know about Lazy Larry's, you can take them on and off your leader without ever cutting your leader. So they're awesome to change out colors to find out what's working. We got the famous Colville Secret #1 back. So as you guys know, this bead is absolutely dynamite. If you don't have these in your arsenal, you've got to get them. They're on our website. Check them out. They're the Colville Secret #1. Absolutely dynamite. Another one of my favorites here is a Colville Secret #4. It's more of your standard orange color. There's a lot going on in these beads. So hit them up with a black light and you'll see. There's that famous neon yellow that's got this beautiful pearl to it. And then my last favorite of the setup is the Winter Evergreen, which is more of a blue pearl finish. Absolutely phenomenal. And you know what's cool about these too is if you want to scent them, the slot really helps you put a lot of scent in there. They're absolutely incredible. Everybody that fishes these can attest to it. Another similar bead, they're not related whatsoever, and this gentleman, Joe from Robelize, brought out another slotted style bead. They're all 3D printed, absolutely incredible. Here's the new Mercurial beads, and they're really beautiful. I mean, the colors that you get from the 3D printing is like nothing else that I've seen in beads. He's got these in 8s all the way up to, I think, 20s, and they work really cool. So these work kind of not quite the same slotted system as the Lazy Larry's. The actual groove spins around them like this. So when you want to take them on and off, all you do is you pull them off the peg like so, and then you just catch them with the line and you spin them off and they come right off like that. And when you want to put them right back on, you just catch that same groove again on the other direction, spin them on, and you're back on with your bead. Absolutely ingenious idea from Robelize, really unique. He's got some really beautiful colors. Not a lot of painted options up until this point, but what's really cool about these is Joe is able to make them based on the way you want them to sink. So he's got neutral buoyant, he's got floating, he's got sinking. So if you're trying to do something very specific with your bead game, Robelize has lots of options for sink rates or floating. So check these out. These are incredible. You'll be super happy with them. And then another product that Robelize just brought out was the original Oki Drifters. And these were made in the 70s. They were acquired and then they were turned into foam, and they were never as good, and they didn't become popular anymore. So Lure Jensen lost their patent on it, and it was picked up. It was picked up by Joe, not the patent, but the design, and he made them very similar to the original Oki Drifter. And these aren't real popular on the East Coast, but they're a West Coast staple. And they're a floating hard plastic bead that holds the scent really good in all the little clusters. And these things work awesome, especially if you're bottom bouncing in the Niagara River and you're running a 3-way with that 6-foot lead. You got to try these things. They're absolutely awesome. They come in a lot of different sizes and colors, and they're real beautiful. That yellow is just gorgeous, and the pink and the orange. And right here on here, we got a quote from the legend Bill Herzog, and it's simply the greatest steelhead lure of all time. And if you guys know who Bill Herzog is, he is, revolutionized a lot of the styles in the steelhead world. Really awesome angler. So check these out. You won't be disappointed. They're made beautiful. And you can get those here in the shop. You could also check them out online at the Robalize website. And then one final product I wanted to show you guys is we are starting to carry a good supply of knives in the store. We got lots of great options coming. We got K-bars, we got Essies, and then I do have a line of flipper knives, a non-domestic line, and it's called Vosteed, and I hand-selected the companies I wanted to carry, and I didn't really want to go outside the United States for any other knives, but I found a few brands that I have to bring in, and I'm so impressed with this Vosteed. This is the Corgi, and the blade is absolutely polished so beautifully. The grind on this is just incredible. It's a nice drop point to it, and they're just so smooth. They have a button that engages or releases it, and they got a mirror flipper on it, so on both sides it's got the same flipper, and it's got a really nice shiny clip. It comes with this beautiful pouch here. You get a nice sticker to go with it. So it's packaged kind of similar to my reels, but there was a lot of thought into the package of these knives. So we will have these available in the store and a lot of different options, and they have all kinds of cool animal-themed ones. So stop in and check them out. They're in the front case when you first walk in the door. And like I said, I'm going to have a bunch of really awesome domestic USA-made knives from knife enthusiasts that I'm going to be really proud to feature here in the store. So stop in, check out what we got, and I hope you guys enjoy the fishing side of this video. Tight lines.